Hey guys, Lucky here. Our community over on Twitch has helped spawn the first free community Diablo clone event each season, and we plan to do so for the upcoming season. What happens every time is myself and my moderators and trusted D-clone killers end up killing hundreds of clones for all of you, which I love. But I wanted to give you all the knowledge to do it for yourself because I won't always be online. And this video is part of a series going over every character and the most budget builds that they can do to kill Diablo clone for themselves. So let's get into the video. Today's video will be going over the Barbarian. I wanted to keep the gear relatively budget, so I'll show you what I do. We're using 2 black rune words, G-Face, Smoke, Nokozan, and a flail with Ith, L, and Eth rune in it, which make a Malice. This weapon gives you minus monster defense per hit and prevent monster heal, which works. For gloves and a belt, we're doing a quick craft and just taking the first craft we get. These were crushing blow gloves, and this is going to be an open wounds belt. The recipe is Tau perfect ruby and jewel for the belt, and Neff perfect ruby and jewel for the gloves. For boots, we're wearing Olders for the big fire res. For stats, strength for your gear, dexterity for your flails, vitality for the rest. For skills, we've got a couple points into BO, double swing, frenzy, mace mastery. Our mercenary is the classic Bill mercenary that I debuted. We've got the cold steel, lawbringer, duress, and blackhorn's face. So in order to spawn D-clone, we're going to sell an SOJ to Akara here. This is just single player online. We'll be doing this together as a community and killing D-clones all together. But this is the best way on a budget to kill as a barbarian. This is a frenzy build, and we'll be going over a whirlwind barb shortly after. So we're going to start with the Malice on, and this is going to be to take down Diablo's defense. We start with a battle cry, and we get his defense down while we hammer on with the Malice. Once we've hit a couple times, we figure Diablo's defense is pretty low now, and we should be getting a hit almost every time. Do a quick enchant to boost our attack rating, and then go to town with Frenzy. You'll see our Barbarian Mercenary is keeping Diablo nice and slow for us. We're not taking much damage, and we're going to Frenzy him down and eventually get our Annie. So this is actually a really strong build for killing D-clone. We've got the prevent monster heal on the Malice. Once that's applied, it lasts for a very long time, so unless you're leaving the screen, Diablo is not going to start regenning, and just like that, you have your Annie. Let's take a look at how it is. Do a quick ID, and then we'll go to the whirlwind variation of this build. So let's do a quick respec. Again, we're going to put in strength for our gear, dexterity for our flails, and then we're going to dump into vitality. And this is just in case you're playing on a whirlwind barb instead. Make sure we have on swap our demon limb for enchant. Just going over the stats one more time. And the skills. Let's put the skill points in. Max bow, battle cry, 20 mace mastery, and max whirlwind. Get a couple points into natural res for resistance, increase speed so we can zoom. One last review in case we went too fast. Our battle cry. We're going to start off with a battle cry right when we get in, and that's going to lower Diablo's defense a lot, so we can get those hits off with the Malice rune word and lower his defense further, so that when we take it off and replace it with our other black, we'll be hitting nearly every time. So again, we're going to go in, we'll enchant, hit him with the battle cry, whirlwind with the Malice on, and what this is going to do is drop his defense a lot, and this drop in defense applies to your mercenary as well. So not only are we going to be hitting more often, but so will our mercenary, and keeping that slow up and the decrep. Now the mercenary dies here, but that's okay. He's already applied his slow, and we're plenty strong enough to finish off D-clone ourselves. We've hit a lot with the mouse, so we're going to switch the black rune word on to get additional crushing blow procs. And we just made these in knout flails. At this point, if you had something stronger, you could swap it on just to get more damage done, but crushing blow's done the work this way, so we're just gonna show if with a super budget build, are you able to kill a D-clone? And you see that in the end, we are. Let's take a look at how this Annie came out. Do a quick check. And there is our budget Diablo clone killer on a Barbarian. Subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates on all the other classes as those videos become available. And if all of this was too much and you still don't want to go through the trouble of killing D-clone, join the Discord. You'll see that we have a channel set up dedicated to helping with D-clone. Whenever a D-clone spawns, all you got to do is come here, hit this request button, and one of our trusted killers will take care of them for you. In addition to D-clone help, we have terror zone alerts, so you just click which terror zone you want, and you'll get an alert for it every time that terror zone spawns in the game. You don't have to be in the game yourself. And you'll never miss another Chaos Sanctuary terror zone going forward. So hope that this was a help for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.